I can check back with our notes and everything and see what else we've got.
Okay.
I do know there was the course descriptions that didn't quite fit in the planner, and we've if you go to the school references page here, we've uploaded all of those documents that were sent to us
Oh, good.
here in the
So
course
they're-
descriptions area.
They're in the software, but they might be in a different location?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because they might not have been unitized.
The same way?
Yeah. But let me write down a note for the social studies and see what we have in our folders to see if something might have been
I
missed.
can't either.
I got thrown out.
I did too, again.
We could have used my office.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sad that they're getting thrown off at central office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but we know, I need to know how to do it. It's
What-
important that we get thrown off. Hate to say it.
All right,
What
come back.
network are you on?
Are you guys on the admin?
Are you on
JPS
JPS? Are you on
admin?
JPS
I'm
admin?
back, but it's not
I'm on
loaded yet.
admin.
Go on admin, JPS admin.
I'm fine, thanks.
You are, yeah. What school is the password?
I'm on
Password.
JPS, I'm not having any problem at all.
Good for you. Yeah, same thing, it's. I'll play with it when I go, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna have you use mine?
Take mine back.
fine, seriously, I'm fine, it should be another way, that's all.
So can you go back to the references, Alexa, to show, like, for example, Steve's resources, can you find those in there for him so he can at least?
Yeah, so if for the documents that were sent, if they didn't fit quite right within the template, there are documents uploaded. If you go to references, you can go to the school references page. And this is a page that as admin you can add resources that will be used district-wide for everyone so they can access. There were some documents that were course descriptions, not necessarily unitized curriculum. And so when that was the case, our team has uploaded all of those documents here. So you can see under the course descriptions header, we have the art, business and technology, English language arts. We have all of these documents that you can click to download and view. So I just clicked it, the browser download, and then here is that Word document for the American Literature course description.
Does that look like yours, Sue?
Yes. Older one. We need to definitely update that.
Right, and that's why you guys are here.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've already updated it.
You have already updated it.
Yeah, I'll just change it all. That's not an issue.
Gotcha. Okay, so for those cases, again, you can find them in references and go to school references, and you'll see those course description documents that you can click and download.
Okay, scroll
Okay,
down a
we
little
should go
bit
stand
farther and
below
see
that
if you
without
see
you.
any of the social studies.
I don't see social studies.
So that's missing in action.
Mine's missing too.
Yeah.
What is that?
World languages.
I can't open mine. Mine's
You can't
Mine
open
just
it.
opened.
It's just both of those stops.
Yeah, that's
Like
okay, he's on.
there's like 3 class titles there, but there's nothing.
Yeah, there's
And
no
it's
class.
only like Italian 2, Italian 4, and that's it. But then there's nothing.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Mine's same thing. Science.
So yeah, like I said, we've transferred everything that we received, and so I'll go back and check our folders and check everything to see, and we'll just try to figure out where everything is at.
She put science everything up. I
All
forgot.
right,
Email,
it's
just
frozen
email
again.
She put on there science. That's how it's showing.
So those documents again, if you go to references and then click on the school references, you'll see those documents. But to view the courses that we have in the system, again, click on that hide empty courses and you'll see the listing of the maps that have units in them so far.
You wanna use mine now?
So now that we've looked at how to view the curriculum, would it be helpful to show how to add units, how to edit units for those who need to update?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd like to see edit.
great. So I will go back into my sample course because I don't want to edit and change anything that you have as your official curriculum.
I'll do it again.
But
Grace, don't go crazy.
for teachers, if you're going to be turnkeying and training teachers and showing them how to do this work, if you just need it for yourself as well. For the courses that you're assigned to that you can make changes to, you would go to develop and see that listing of courses. To add units, again, you click into that unit title, the unit name title box, type in the name, set the pacing, and click save, and it pops down into your unit planner, or into your calendar here. Once you have your calendar set and you want to actually start developing those units in that template that we've seen, you click on that unit title and you're brought into the planner. I've already added some standards, but I'll show you again how you can add standards to your units. So we go to that Choose Standards button. We have the drop-down menu with all of the different subject areas that you can select.
You have the Common Core there because we are not aligned to GSEs any longer.
Right, the Common Core is right here at the very top.
Right.
So let's add some writing
There's science generation.
for science.
New generation science.
We do,
standards
yep.
are there,
Next
yep.
gen is right down here.
That's next generation, thanks.
Yeah. Select the grade level that you're in, and then you can narrow it down further again to the specific sub area. And then here we have all of those standards that we can, to add them to our unit, we just check them off with the box. And as you're checking them off, you'll notice the bars increasing over there. This is inline reporting telling us now for this course, my sample biology course, I have targeted this standard one time. I'm doing it right here. But as you're developing your units and starting to add things, you'll see those bars obviously showing for the other standards that might not be in this unit. They might exist in another unit, but it's in that course, so it's helping you keep track of how many times in this course am I aligning or am I hitting this standard. You know, if I'm doing it 6-7 times, maybe it's on purpose. Maybe I know that that's an important item for a test for my students or something that they've been struggling with. But also it might tell us that maybe we're hitting this too much and we should start thinking about other standards to align to. Does that make sense? The other thing here, in case you can't see on your on the screen up here, so that's showing us how many times we've added it as a goal for our unit. The bottom one is telling us how many times we've assessed that standard. So Atlas will also keep track of that for you within your course, just to help you be more informed in your planning so you can quickly revise or make decisions that way.
It also breaks down the types of assessments that you might give more a formative assessment or
Right.
summative assessments. It gives you a percentage so you can actually see as a department who's not giving enough formative assessments. You might have that issue. Yeah.
So once we've added our standards and click save, we'll see them populate here at the top of the unit planner. So now I have my Common Core and my Next Generation Science standards here added to this unit. As we move down to the essential questions, enduring understandings, content and skills, this is where to add the information we click and the text box opens and we can start typing with our cursor. Oops. And there's the formatting tools here that we can use to make our information more organized and easily readable. And I'll show you in just a moment the reports that we can run, well, that'll make it helpful for us to see common formatting. As I move down to stage 2, this is where we can add our assessments and where we can say we're assessing particular standards. So down in stage 2, we see the assessments area, and I can click on add new assessments. And just like the standards, a separate menu pops up. And now I can give my assessment a name, select a method. So here we have a drop-down list of pre-populated assessment methods. At the very top, it shows us the assessments that we've used so far in this course. And again, more inline reporting in parentheses, it's telling us how many times in this course we've used that particular method of assessment. So I've already done 2 labs. I typed in cell lab.